Mile 2621, September 18th. Whew. And man, it is kind of crazy out weather-wise. Just past Heart's Pass, literally. And in between incredible weather. Yeah, it's just incredible cloud formations. See if that'll focus for you. Whew. In the beautifully jagged mountains here. We just got a break today from the last 2.5 days of downpours. And dude, I'm from Ohio originally, and it can rain there. But I've never seen rain like this. Just steady, consistent cats and dogs just pouring all day, all night, then all day into the night. And then it broke for today a bit. And we actually got snowed on a minute ago. Well, like an hour ago. Whew. Oh, man. Oh, check it out. Looks like a fire watch tower up there, maybe. Oh, dude. But, yeah. Today's been actually not bad. And it looks like tomorrow is the last day on trail. We're going to do hopefully another 8 miles or so today. Maybe before it gets dark, maybe into some darkness. Just to knock it out, and then the plan is to do maybe a final 30, which will put us up past the monument, or to the monument tomorrow early afternoon, and then to Highway 3, 8 miles or so into Canada, into Manning Park, tomorrow late afternoon, evening, which is unreal. It doesn't feel real at all. You know, this has become such the way of my life. You know, if I finish tomorrow on the 19th, the end of the 19th, I started April 22nd. So that'll be what? 3 days? 2 or 3 days shy of 5 straight months doing this every single day almost. Except for the very rare day off. Oh my God. It's incredible. I'm actually really going to miss these kind of views. Boy, oh boy. Oh man. My physical body, though, is definitely feeling it. I haven't really gotten a good night's rest. You know, like sleeping solidly through the night for the last couple of weeks. You just toss and turn all night for me. For some reason, I don't know exactly why that is. I haven't taken any sleep aids or anything. I don't really like to indulge in those. And of course, you know, everything aches and pains. Get up from lunch and you kind of feel or look like you're 80 years old, just hobbling around. You know, like now I know why some older people move like that, because they're trying to avoid extreme joint pain or soreness. I jammed my hip somehow in the middle of this downpour, jammed my hip or my right quad into this, I don't know, it's like an arm of a dead fallen tree sticking out somewhere. Oh, like full force, full walk, and then bam! Oh, it hurts so bad. I feel it with every step now still. Whew, it's gonna be sore. Oh yeah, that hurt. Seems like trying to avoid injury as much as possible in this last stretch. You know, how would it be? Like, oh, I twisted an ankle 20 miles from Canada, didn't finish. Oh, that would be so bad. So crazy. But, yeah, man, it's been also pretty freezing cold in the last couple of nights. Wake up with tent covered in frost, and I haven't yet forgotten to put, okay, so if you have water filter, Sawyer water filter, make sure you sleep with that in your sleeping bag with you. If it freezes, it's most likely no good anymore. It won't filter properly, and you'll be drinking dirty water. And you may be sorry in a week or two after that. Most of the water sources up here are mostly, still snow melt and spring fed, so you'll probably be fine. But still, if you're using a filter, you want to take care of your gear, so don't let it freeze. And actually the trail magic has been pretty surprising. Hit a couple of former hikers who had already finished the trail this year, or finished what they were doing on the trail, and they had set up some surprisingly timely trail magic. Like yesterday when we crossed Rainy Pass, man, it was like the middle of the downpour, and it was cold too. And there was, oh man, what was her name? Well, that's gonna bug me now. Anyway, set up some trail magic, and dude, it was great. Hot dogs and beans, baked beans. When it was a downpour, and they had a tarp up, so just to get out of the downpour was incredible. And I was thinking about it, and I think my favorite piece of gear this year is my 6 Moons umbrella. This is great for the sun, and it's great for the rain, definitely now, Felt kind of silly carrying it all those days when I wasn't actually using it, but man, without it, I've seen other hikers soaked to death through their raincoats, and of course, pack cover only goes so far. I finally broke down and got a bunch of trash bags too to wrap everything. And this morning, a guy woke up in the same tent site, and he was just saying how all of his clothes were a sopping, soaking, wet, cold mess. And it's like, dude. And the big thing about the umbrella is it shields you from most of the rain getting on you. You're still going to get a little wet, but it goes around you. So anyway, can't say enough good about that. And I'm going to do a full gear review after the trail, as it turns out. I wanted to do one in the last couple of days, but again, it's just been so harsh weather-wise that I just haven't had a chance. And tonight, we're going to be hiking well past evening, so it's just not going to work out. So I'll be able to get all that to you afterward at some point. Oh man, but it is beautiful out here, and I don't think reality really set in, until I hit the road. I think really in Canada, even at the monument, I don't think it'll really click that this lifestyle is done for now. I'm going to be going eventually to a comfy bed and warm food whenever I want it. Maybe Netflix. Consistent, warm, delicious coffee. Oh my God. That's the big thing too on trail. In my opinion, the best instant coffee is the little Starbucks Via things. They have a couple different flavors. Don't bother with Folgers Instant. I packed myself a bunch of that because it was cheap. Within a couple of days, I was just sick of it. Just can't do it. I've become a bit of a coffee snob in the last few years. I just can't take it. So the Starbucks Vias are pretty good as far as instant goes. And yeah, man. Actually, another hiker, Tea Time. He has some really good coffee. He actually brews coffee on trail. He brought all the stuff, a percolator and everything. He does tea, and that's how he got his name, Tea Time. And he'll just stop and have a nice little coffee break. It's great. So yeah, you can do anything with your hike. Yeah, okay, once again, rambling. Yeah, man, next to the last day. It's like Canada Eve. And man, here we come. It's not real yet. Blowing my own mind talking about it. So far northern Washington, sunset almost, storm clouds are brewing. Might be in for a snowstorm or a rainstorm tonight, they say. possibly tomorrow as well, so it might be a rainy terminus picture. Or monument picture, it's not the terminus, but we'll see. Either way, oh, one more thing, yeah. If it is like rainy and stormy, one hiker said something really cool that I kind of really liked. Yesterday when we were at Rainy Pass, there was like 5 or 6 other hikers showing up, and while we were eating hot dogs, and a lot of them just hitched down into town because they just, they wanted to wait out the weather. They didn't want to hike through it, and I was really tempted, oh my god, to get dry and warm, dry all my gear out because everything's freaking wet. Miraculously, my sleeping bag in the waterproof compression sack didn't get wet, so I was able to sleep warmly somewhat last night. But anyway, the hiker said, man, I'm not going into town, I'm going for a hero's finish. I want to finish in the roughest, toughest kind of weather just to say I did. My end of hike picture is going to be super intense. It's like, all right, man, I don't know, I'm happy with a sunny day, but yeah, it makes for a better story anyway. So yeah, those of you who finished Washington without seeing any rain, you didn't really see the real Washington, I must say. You feel a sizable amount of accomplishment after the fact. So anyway, all right, man, I will see you tomorrow, probably at the border. Whew.